Alright, and here we are again. It's time to build more factory, right? More Factorio. So much more Factorio. I think the problem we're having today is we don't have enough shells, right? We want to really expand out, take the embassies and introduce the ways of the factories to all of the unwashed natives. It's actually quite a lot of shells. But we have just a problem with artillery. We need more. And this problem is not enough explosives. We saw this coming. We don't have enough glycerol. We're not making science here. Why? No stainless steel? How is that even possible? And why aren't you going? No anhydrous? No anhydrous or stainless steel? Does this seem right to anybody? No anhydrous means no oleochemicals. No oleochemicals and no glycerol means no lard. So, I think we should probably do some math on this, right? Because we're making some lard out of skin. Some glycerol out of skin. But that's quite expensive. Especially since we need skin for fish food. Fish food for organic solvent for everything the factory needs. So we're kind of full of problems right now. What's wrong with stainless steel? That's a new one. Maybe I should just take a tour of all the science facilities and see if there is anything going wrong that I need to be aware of. You know, just see if there's anything I should notice anywhere. This is all going okay. There's no one waiting for this, so doubling the production there definitely helped. Copper is flowing, I'd rather it backed up. Iron is flowing, I'd rather it backed up. Why is there no stainless? Steel flowing as well? Where's my steel line? Is. So our problem is essentially iron. Yeah. This guy's in line and he has to get a lot more. But stainless is going to be very hard to get because we need to go through first iron and then steel and then stainless. So it's last in line. So what I really need to do is increase iron production over here. But we also need, we need this for science, but here's the thing, right? We don't really need science anymore. We have all the science we need, man. We don't have to listen anymore. I think, if I remember the design here, ignoring totally what I'm saying. Yeah, we're ball mill bound. And I see I already had a plan, it seems, to overcome this processing step, and I should probably just do this, right? Like, if I had this plan, like, I don't need to, but the plan is here, you know? So just do it, right? And we can even do better. Just stop. Here, if we're gonna actually do this, don't even leave any, space. This is an emergency measure. Oh, bots are off. Let's treat it like an emergency measure, you know? Okay, so, in fact, we're still being too polite, but we'll be okay. Let's go make 7 ball mills, and then we'll just install those. I don't know if this is a good use or time or not, but it seems like it is a bottleneck, and it has an easy fix, so why would I hang back on this? It's probably just going to force the bottleneck somewhere else, so it's not actually making any real progress. But at the same time, what does real progress look like anyway? Certainly nothing I'm doing here. So we want ball mill. We want ball mill in quantity 7. I have no circuit boards. Ball mill. 22. What am I missing? Inter metallics? No, I got you. Do I need more steel? No, got that. Need more air core inductors, I bet. No, maybe just raw copper, maybe loops of copper. What do you suppose this is? I can do 6. I just need more steel and iron. Ball mill. Alright, sure. We will have this done. And we will just quickly go install these, and then we'll go look at other things. Yeah, we are short on lard. We have to do some calculations to figure out the best way to get lard. And from what I knew before, the answer is either Mukmoux or Augs, right? Mukmoux because they produce very high quality the animal parts are very high quality, you know? They don't produce a lot of meat, they don't produce a lot of guts, they produce a lot of lard, and a lot of skin, and a lot of the good stuff, you know? The good stuff. We're gonna have just enough hands, eh? That's fortunate. Whereas Augs, they produce a lot of meat and a lot of guts, which is stuff I don't need at all. That just has to be vented. But you produce a lot of them. So it's low quality, high bandwidth. I need to take a look at the recipes that are available on Chem Science, because I'm going to be able to research that real soon. So I'll be able to figure out if any of that will help me. Alright. Let's go, boys. Bandwidth increased. This is probably just, again, throwing the, you can manage it, you can do it, believe in yourself, you can make this work. Oh my god. There you go. There you go. So this will pull this all over here, and the bottleneck is almost certainly going to be these now. So, congratulations, I have won nothing. And these guys, I really need better machines. So we could stand here and look at this, but we're not gonna. Instead, we need to talk about lard. Let's go over to the animal processing area. We need to get skin for fish food and for glycerol. We need lard for glycerol and for oleochemicals. So another situation where what was waste is now critically important input. So we've got Augs right here, right? And Augs produce a whole bunch of meat, a lot of guts. And that's not really what we want out of life. How are Oryx? Didn't really ever consider you. So, less waste, but still not a lot of skin or lard. And still takes 30 seconds to process, right? Yeah. 30 seconds is a long time, and these buildings are not small. But take a look over here. Yeah, lard's still coming in. Trits are best for lard, but they grow so slowly. We should probably investigate that though. You know? Alright, so ideally we would use trits. Trits. Trits level 2 is within reach. Okay, maybe not. It's pretty far away. What kind of recipe do you give? I know it's bad to trust these, but still 240 seconds, but doubles the amounts of trits you get out of it. So it cuts the trit time in half, but that's still not enough. Let's take a look at Mukmoux. Mukmoux is super easy, just cheap and right here. This is one of the things we're going to have to do some math on. The other one is Og. Og. Which we get Og's. Oh, Og stage 3 is too far away. So all we have is Og stage 2 to consider. 4 to 20 og pups. What is that? 12 on average. It's so hard to say that this is correct. Here, we're gonna have to actually look, because I've learned to distrust everything that comes out of this. Alright, you're making augs, right? Here, it comes in my inventory. So right now, we take 4 aug pups, and we get 3 augs. And it takes 160 seconds. And we can do this. And like, it requires stuff that we have. So it's 8 aug pups for, looks like 5 augs. And right here we have add a little bedding, add some fiber. This is all cheap stuff I have. And it takes 100 seconds, and you end up getting 8 augs back. So 100 second, 8 augs divided by 100 seconds. It moves at just normal speed, right? No, its crafting speed is 2. Ooh. And we don't even have better augs in there. I could go try to breed up the super aug. Hey, aug, super augs. I think you stim them with energy drinks, right? And then occasionally you get a super aug out of it. Yeah. And they are, augs Mach 2 are speed 200%. So, in theory, this will be going at speed 4? Wow. So it's 8 augs divided by 100 seconds times 4 for speed 4. In the best scenario, each area will produce 1 aug every third of a second. Alright, that's pretty cool. And then every aug, caged aug, we then full render to get 2 lard. And so times 2. Every one of these, assuming we have full slaughterhouses, will produce 1 lard every 0.64 seconds. And that's okay. That's pretty attractive right there. That's probably a good idea. I gotta get rid of more of this. So perhaps... Really? Really? No one's gonna take this off my hands, huh? Alright. My last arm. Do I have anything else? Foliage. Why do I have iron grade 1 in my inventory? Alright, so we have done some math, and the math says in the best case with best augs and the breeding program going with 1 lard per 0.64 seconds. And the downside there is it produces a lot of waste, like a lot of just meat that's going to have to be atomized, a lot of other guts that has to be taken care of. It produces waste that must be vented. So let's go compare against Mukmoux, right? Do some comparisons. Now Mukmoux, their problem is they're kind of expensive to raise. It's like this runs out a lot, though it shouldn't now. We should have all the Relegia seeds and all the mushrooms we could ever need. But they are slaughtered very, very, very efficiently. And they move kind of fast too, 0.6 speed. So, and we also have an upgrade. Mukmoux. So this, because it's in Reach, this is what we'll be comparing. Level 2 Mukmoux recipes. And so let's figure this out, right? This takes the calves and it makes Mukmoux. It takes 60 seconds. So it is like this is far away, I think. How do I make xenogenic cells? Oh, I have to get this, right? And I just don't have it. No. Xenogenic cells are easy. Yeah, super easy. Alright, so that's not so bad. Mukmoux. So we'll do a full comparison then of this recipe. So it is 4 Mukmoux every 60 seconds. 4 divided by 60 is obviously 1 every 15 seconds. But then it is divided by 1.6 because it moves faster than normal. And then level 2 Mukmoux are only 50% faster than standard Mukmoux. So this is probably going to go just to 2? These are plus 100%. So divide by 1.6 times 1.5, I guess. Right? Yeah, I guess. I'm sure that works out, right? Mukmoux. And that will produce 1 Mukmoux every zero point 0.3 seconds. No, every... What? I must have done something wrong with the math here because that's far too few. So 4 Mukmoux every 60 seconds, right? That's 15. And then it has to be multiplied by 1.6 times 1.5. All right, that's where I did the math wrong. So it's producing 1 Mukmoux every 0.16 seconds. And then you multiply that by 60, and yeah, okay, that makes rough sense at least. Maybe it's right, maybe it's not. And that's using everything, using the better Mukmoux and the better recipe. And then each of these guys will produce, I think it's, you take the Mukmoux, aged Mukmoux, we full render it, and it gives 5 lard. So that's 0.8 lard a second. That is more than Augs do. So better Mukmoux are better than Augs. So I think that's probably what we're going to go with. Oh, the other one we have to look at is Ulrich's. Ulrich. Oh, and there's also bonuses from putting in the next level paddocks. That's a little whiles away. It's just probably a straight multiplier and everything, so I probably shouldn't think about it that hard. But Ulrich stage 3 are pretty far away, and here is 6 Ulrich cubs become 6 Ulrichs in 130 seconds. That's an Ulrich about once every 20 seconds or so. It's probably broadly the same as Mukmoux production, only it's they're worse when it comes to actual production. So, all right. Why aren't we getting deliveries? So Mukmoux are the way to go. We have to stim this up to produce just an endless torrent of Mukmoux in order to satisfy our lard problem. In fact, just get going. Take those guys to their final destination. We'll work on this here while you're gone. This is obviously just grossly unneeded. But perhaps we'll deal with it somehow. Alright, so this is just Relesia seeds and Fogwa. We probably should have brought a whole belt of Fogwa over, right? Especially with them roaming all over. There's still time to do that, right? Just belt up, over, belt, and in. This is a good idea, right? This isn't just crazy talk, right? Just bring it right along here. Just find a way to make it work. Because we have mushrooms backing up, and this is not the way the world should work. So what we would do is something like this. And the mushrooms leave the system. Because these guys need a lot of mushrooms. It's 15 per, and it's pretty fast, so... one of those situations where a belt probably helps. Now the bad news is they're taking the mushrooms last. But it looks like we were having problems with just imports. So, you know, Sometimes there just is no replacement for a belt. The bandwidth is just too convenient. And I do not know which is the best side to bring this up. You probably want right here. We're gonna need more belts, more hands, so that's fine. We'll go in. And we are gonna spend the rest of this episode, I guess, trying to get existing, no, get that. Why do I have ground seaweed? Working on getting existing Mukmoux production up as high as possible. So that I can get lard production up, so that I can make more artillery shells, so that I can expand the reach of the factory. So that's the goal. On the way, I'm sure I'll get more science, and that will be great, but that's not our real goal at the moment. Come right here. Like so. Pull it over. Kind of nervous about putting this so close, but I'm sure I have logistic space up top, right? Right. That's correct, right? That is a real and true statement, right? This is going to be a problem. And this is all because of iron, it looks like. Do we need another small parts maker? Yes, it's all because of iron. Hopefully I increased iron production by a little bit. If not, embarrassment reigns. So, what we are going to do is follow the mushroom line right over here. You want to turn north and get onto that belt somehow. Probably should have gone even farther north, but we'll make this work. Okay, right there. Then, what is this thing? You are making raw gas for a reason. I'm sure someone told you to do this at one point. Do you suspect that person knew what they were doing? I surely hope so. And then, like, just something needs to be only on one side of the belt, like this. And then we have to, this will just turn into a, we should look ahead. We should completely rework this. Like, once this, we'll have to get rid of the mushrooms. We have to reprogram the dinosaurs. I think there's 2 of them. Alright, well, we have a just continual raw mushroom line now, which is, you know, superior to an interrupted, unfortunate, very staccato mushroom line. I guess I should just wait here for the dinosaur to come back and just catch him. Because we're going to turn this into something else, right? Mukmoux. So we're using this recipe. He needs bedding now. Okay, we got bedding and we've got food right here. Mukmoux. Oh, we don't need, because we're not doing it right. Okay. Mukmoux. Right here. So we're gonna need salt. That's a little unfortunate. And raw fiber and seeds. So we should probably set this up now if we're serious about this. So we'll do seeds and raw fiber and then just a saltosaur. And the saltosaur. So this will be seeds and raw fiber going forward. I guess the saltosaur should go right here, right? So, how are you gonna work? Especially since this has come through. I guess I use long handle inserters. Alright, fine. I accept my life. So, dinosaurs. You are a saltosaur. Where's the best salt mine around here? Up there? No. Right there, maybe? Isn't there one that's closer? Right there? I think... Is that a caravan? No, that's the barreling machine. This is the salt caravan right here. So you're going to fill your cargo there, but you're going to need food. So go get food. Store food. You do that first. Then you come here and then you empty cargo. Before I send you off, let's make sure I did this right. Mukmoux. So we're going to need raw fiber and salt, and that's the only new stuff here. And right here we need raw fiber and salt, and you also need bedding, but bedding's already needed for the calves, so that's alright. So, okay. So yes, do this thing. Go and do. We're not even gonna... Where are these dinosaurs? Where's my Relesiosaur? Because we have to change it to get, what's the relationship? It's Relesia seeds and raw fiber. So, gonna have to get 2,400 Relesia seeds. No, 2,100, 2,200, and 2,800 raw fiber. It should be an easier trip. But where are the dinosaurs? If I do this, will it trap them? Yeah. Yeah, that'll trap them. I have to remember to do that, though. So we'll take the bedding from right here, and this dinosaur is dedicated to that. We're actually producing Mukmoux at a decent rate, right? I mean, maybe. Would we call this decent? We have to, like, triple it. Alright. Let's go find out where dinosaurs are. What are you doing? Identify. Ah, yeah, you're one of me. Here, come with me. Into my pockets. So you are currently a mushroomosaur. What I need you to do is go do that. I need you to go here, dump, and stop. You need to be reprogrammed. Where's the other one, though? I know there's more than one. Here, get my pocket, and we're gonna try to find your buddy. Picking up mushroom. No, he's going to the mushroom depot. So we need to check the mushroom depot and the Relesia depot, I guess. Try to find out where this guy's stuck. And then we will reprogram them to pick up raw fiber and maybe even go on a faster rotation. Here's Relesia, right? No, that's Relesia out. So right around here is Relesia Depot, right? Here's Relesia Depot. So we're not... Okay, what are you doing? What's your job? You're trying to deliver mushrooms. Okay, that's good. I have to look because I always miss the dinosaurs. Oh, you're our buddy. You're trying to pick up... Oh, you're messed up. You are messed up, my friend. Wonder why that was happening. Alright, so he's gonna meet me back there. I think that was all of them. So the open question is, do I think I have to upgrade these guys first. Need to go get more power. Should probably do that now. This is filling too slow. It looks like you have to run all the way to the Relesia plant itself. We'll think about it. Alright, so now what I need is power poles. And that's over here. We're going to continue on our mission to increase Mukmoux production for the benefit of the Mukmoux species. So that Mukmoux flower in this world, and we fill the world with moos. And definitely not for any other reason whatsoever. If you heard any other reason why I may be wanting to do this, you're a liar. You're a liar, and you will be sued for defamation. Yes, that is my official stance. We are here to help the moos. I also need more bullets. We're completely backed up on bullets, so no, I don't need more bullets. I need more steel, though. I wonder if that's yeah, it's probably a critical problem over here too, right? Yeah, we need more steel. And that's iron, and that's the problem I was looking at before I looked at this problem. So where is he? Did we beat him back? Here, hold on a second. So I guess we just kind of wait for him to get here, right? And then we kind of imbalanced on Relesia seeds, the problem. I probably should not have hooked this up right now. Our artillery range is coming along. And then after that, we will do next level Mukmoux. Maybe at some point I will finally put next level glass making in. Yeah, look at this. We overbuilt this. This is another reason to do Mukmoux. So what's our problem? No Relesia seeds, I think. Yeah. We're short on calves. And we're short on calves because no Relesia seeds. Alright. There's our boy. No, that was the Saltosaur. Did I pick him up? There's the empty one. Alright, we'll just reprogram you right now and then use you as a template. We need you to get not this. We need 2200. And then we need... And where are you going to get this? All the way to the other side of the factory. Wow. That explains why your route is so long. But then, for this, we need raw fiber. It's just right there, right? No, that's the Kicalc in. And then... No, this is raw fiber. This is raw fiber. No, that is Kicalc in again. So this is raw fiber. Right there? Yes. And I want you to... Till Caravan has fiber. Quantity 800. And you go up, of course. And then you wait for the signal, and then I want you to dump 2100, and that's a lot more seeds. And then 700 raw fiber. This is fiber, yeah. So, good. You go do that. And then we got this guy. Ah, he arrived. Okay, good. And you are waiting for the signal. The signal has come, my friend. I want you to stop. Just go brainless. I need all this stuff. All this stuff needs to go in here. We need to go out of mushrooms entirely. Now you need to do exactly the same as your buddy. We're going to need 2100 Relesia seeds. And I need you to go... Oh, this is comparador equals go right here. Probably should have checked that on the other dinosaur. You have to go get raw fiber as well, which is right here. And we need raw fiber till Caravan has raw fiber quantity 800. And you get right there. Good, good. It's still a very long walk. This is why we have 2 of them. And then you dump out 21 of these, and then raw fiber in the quantity 800. No, 700. That should be a full inventory and maximal efficiency. Now, keep in mind, we don't have a way to discharge raw fiber. We'll have to do it right here, you know? So we didn't really plan ahead so well when we put down the salt, or indeed this line. Probably made our life a little harder than it needed to be, but it's fine, I guess. We'll get creative. With belts, all things are possible. So we're just gonna hang out here until all these mushrooms are gone. That's really what we want. We just got 2 deliveries. I think the ratio is probably a little wrong because we need 30 Relegia seeds here. Well, no, it's equal. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Actually, we can probably just walk away, right? If we do something like this. Right? And if we just walk away right now, it'll be okay. Right? That's what this means. It'll use these first, and then it will then start taking from the belt, and then we can correct all this later. Yeah, we're out of seeds, but the mushrooms are still going. Did we improve the world? I don't know. I have to check back on this later. Alright, so for right now, let's go check on iron, right? This looks improved. This is like an entire belt. Some's going over there to build, they are building turrets, flamers, and repair packs, and all the stuff I stripped out in order to start making embassies. So, that's cheerful, right? Let's go see how things are going in iron processing land. Get this iron out of my inventory. And then see if we have to expand it still further somehow. I'm betting that the answer there is yes. So, where is our current bottleneck? So all these guys are pointless, essentially, because we worked our way through the bottleneck, and most of these guys just aren't going. Products finished like 23, whereas these are, yeah, it's fallen off real hard. And so the primary problem there is we need more jaw crushers, it looks like, and then it looks like we need more screeners just to address the primary iron problem. And then maybe we need more down here too. It's just we need more. Just from beginning to end more. And I suppose bots off for a moment, please. If we do this, something like that, you know? And then we'll have room right here for it's like so is this the correct ratio? We have 6 here and we have 6 here, and this produces 3 processed iron ore every 2 seconds, and this consumes 5 processed iron ore every 3 seconds. So does this really work? I mean, I could do this and then something like this, you know? Is that better? Is that worse? I mean, I'm willing to say this is better. Yeah, it kind of looks better, honestly, except that, well, this is just everything coming out. So, okay. This is probably maximally using the space here. It's still not good, but this is about the best we can hope for, right? Why aren't screeners here? Don't understand. It's on fusion energy for some reason. Let's go get a whole bunch of iron plate. I'm betting that's all for pipes. This will help a little bit. This isn't even a doubling. This is like adding 30% maybe. But I guess we're going to take that 30%, eh? I don't like seeing how this is not a full belt. I want a full belt right there. Alright, so let's improve factory A. I guess we need to grab this. Which we can compensate for right now. Oh, bot's on. We are completely just denuding this line of ore. So maybe this will also do that. We'll see. Here, we don't even carry these anymore. These aren't real. These aren't real and neither are you. You were never real. Okay, so that works. Oh, this doesn't work because of spatial issues. It will just work if I do that. And then this. Mr. Dinosaur, I have no pity for your situation. So this is getting truly out of control, I feel. This is all a sign of a badly diseased mind. There you go. So yes, we couldn't in fact run any of these at all. We were eating the entire belt and there is nothing more we can do. Well, not quite true. There is something more we can do. Every once in a while we get waste iron that comes in. We can use the waste iron to cause like little bursts of productivity. We did this with tin, right? And then join in the party. Here, have some more ore. So yeah, like, oh wait a second, we should be... No, that's fine. That's just fine. Now we wait for waste ore to come in. It may not be a while there. Or we start mining more and we put another dinosaur. It's like a combination waste ore and primary ore production. But we'll see. This is not really a huge improvement. We are not going to see an amazing... Oh, we're actually backing up? Huh. I wonder if that's something I did or if that's just a natural consequence of the rest of the world. So you're making steel. This is just overflow iron ore because we can't supply all... Like, these are filling up. Good. And then steel will start backing up, and then we'll start backing up into stainless. Which they're still waiting on. Still waiting on that stainless. Guess I live with this for a little while. Okay. Back again. Gonna go check on Mukmoux. Make sure that I've actually told all of those happy little dinosaurs to get the correct things and come to the correct places. Dead air while I take a drink of soda. But it's fine. Let's go check on tech. Let's go check on Moos. Moos, which are the gateway to increased lard. What's our problem? Or stopped. Ooh, no Pi-Sci 1. Ooh, why no Pi-Sci 1? No glass? No glass? Got a lot of antimony. That's coming through. That might have been broken loose. No Pi-Sci 1, no glass. Why no glass? No rubber. Uh-oh. No rubber stoppers because no organic solvent. No organic solvent because no Zillifo. No Zillifo because no fish food. No fish food because no skin. No skin because Mukmoux again. Alright, so wonderful how our problems and solutions converge as one. Here, go make that delivery. Alright, so this is actually working well-ish. We are prepared for the next level, but we might not be able to get there because of existing problems. In theory, we are producing a lot, and I mean a lot more Relegia seeds. But there's no dinosaurs waiting, which is really what I'm interested in. Like, I want to see a dinosaur make a delivery before this runs out. I want to see this be an eternal line. I will deploy another dinosaur if I have to, and there'll be 3 on this beat. And I want this completely saturated with Relegia seeds. Is it going to make it? Getting close to the wire. They'll be coming from down here, right? Got a bad feeling about this. We might need another dinosaur. Those are kind of expensive, but they're very high value products, so it's hard to get too mad. So if I'm going to have to get and we're out. That says get another dinosaur, right? Unless, oh, our hero just arrived. Huh. So is that worth it? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not putting another dinosaur just for that gap. So if we have to add in salt and raw fiber here, how am I going to do that? He asks. Because Mukmoux need bedding and then salt and then raw fiber. And then bedding can go on the underside of this line, just like right here. We'll split it. And then I guess raw fiber and salt come right here and then come down. And we should have left ourselves more space on the walkway, I guess. Alright. That seems like a good idea. Do you have any trouble? You need 15 barrels. Yeah, we had that problem where it won't load barrels before barrels are unloaded, which is a weird rule. And you produce 2 calves every 10 seconds, so 1 calf every 5 seconds. And right here, you need 1 calf every 25 seconds. So one of these can support 5, and I have 2 trying to support 8. That has to be input shortages, right? And that's again the Relegia seeds, or maybe it was the mushrooms. It's hard to say. But I need to keep checking in on this periodically. We should probably see a bump, right? Mukmoux. Moose. Yeah, we're getting a bump here from a traditional 6 a minute up to like double that. 15, 12 a minute. That's good. And then maybe we can... Where are you going? Oh, you're here to pick up more moose. We should probably look at the slaughterhouses and see if we have to expand production, or, okay, expand disassembly there. It's not really production, it's the other thing. So, yeah. Need to keep checking in on this. So I guess it was a good thing I grossly overbuilt. It's probably a bad thing that the reproductive center is the absolute last in line. You know? Because this is the stuff that needs all its materials first. You're cycling out and you're going to get your water barrels before there's a problem, right? Okay, good. I'm not certain at all about this entire structure. Yeah, I just don't know. Guess we go check the processing wing, right? So let's go look at the problem from the other end. And I know if we are successful here, we are certainly going to have to add in another bank of laughter factories in order to properly process the moos. This leads to questions about capacity on the belt, because I have been having one body part line. Maybe I have to sort these somehow. I don't know. I mean, ultimately, this is one of those things I don't know how I'm going to do in the factory yet to come. How am I going to sort body parts from so many different animals? For right now, I guess okay. All right, we have moos. We got plenty of moos. Should be able to see lard production. Yeah, we'll just put another bank right here, and this will be a false walkway, because we have another one right there. Um, so let's take a look at lard production. Lard. Lard production is not great. I mean, it was down bad. That was because no moos, right? No moos. Right now, things are okay, I suppose. And we were hung up on blood, but blood is not a problem. Do we have Zilipho? We do have a wave of Zilipho, so some rubbers should be made. But we're stuck here too. Why are we stuck here? No plastic. So this dinosaur is on a mission. Let's go look at Zilipho. Zilipho are a bottleneck. These guys, I'd love to... I mean, I could just copy and paste you. It's one trit every 140 seconds. And if we go and get the next tech, trits, level 2, which is far away, unfortunately. I can then get one trit every 60 seconds. A trit a minute. Then if I do super trits right here, it'd be a trit every 45 seconds. And it'll take quite a lot to get there. So, not really sure this is the way to go, right? They're just too slow. Even with the better recipes. Anyway, we're here to look at Zilipho, right? Oh, Zilipho's going. We have fish food. Alright, that's good. That might explain why we actually saw Zilipho lined up on the slaughterhouse. Fluid, it is arthropod blood. That's what we care about. And for right now, we are making it at a decent clip, right? Ziliphos? No Ziliphos. Ziliphos? No Ziliphos. And the problem is we've been eating Zapiers. So none of the Zapiers are coming through because they're getting turned into military science. You are waiting for how many? 400? You're about halfway to your delivery. It's very important this get filled up, because this is ultimately the primary way we make Mukmoux. So, this complex problem... How are we doing in Queens? I haven't checked in on this in a while. So we're definitely working. 1, 2, and then 24. So, we've kind of noodled around with how many queens we have. You know, it's about the same amount of queens as before. Which is just fine. Let's go check on... Oh. Don't want to see that. I mean, we need a lot more antimony, which is bad because I thought we had and solved this problem before. But apparently not. Oh, this is going. We need more cobalt blue. Well, hopefully it catches up. Rubber. Rubber was holding up science. Why aren't you going? No organic solvent. Okay. It is as I feared. There's a better rubber recipe right around the corner, right? Right here. And you don't have enough arthropod blood. It's coming in, just not quite fast enough. This is also a worry. I know I'm not making graphite fast enough. I'm actually kind of shocked that it's not crashing out faster. Alright, so we're making rubber. We have a better way of making rubber soon. Yes. We can just research this. And this is 3 rubber, 10 rubber for every 3 latex. And it doesn't need any solvent. Ooh, this is attractive. It needs salt, a lot of salt, unfortunately. It needs styrene. That's stuff we have. I mean, it's within reach. So 3 latex to 10 rubber. And what do we got right here? 2 latex to 2 rubber. 1 latex to 2 rubber. So it's much more efficient and it doesn't use solvent, which is something we're short of. So put that on the shopping list as well, I guess. Then, of course, there's the glassware recipe that we've researched and that we just haven't implemented because I keep getting distracted. That is, produces much more glassware from much for your inputs, so there's another multiplier there for me if I need it. But for right now, this is coming in, and you're making some... You could honestly be using laboratory equipment from another area. And it's just be doing this. You're done now. And then some glassware is being made, and some high science is being made. Like 3 are going. That's pretty good. And sometimes 4. All right, so we might actually be back on the saddle when it comes to science. I think. How we doing? Okay, that's a problem. That's not such a problem. Yes, we are back in the saddle on science. We'll go look at Mukmoux. And then I think we'll probably look at the lard cycle and then transition back into military applications. I wonder if we're producing more Mukmoux than we're slaughtering. So, how many are going? We got 6 going? 6 paddocks going? Mukmoux. So how would we characterize this? You know, like 6 per, up to like 15 per minute? I mean, it's honestly not bad. And then each one is 5 lard. So it's at like 1.5 lard a minute just off this. And then we've got more speed boosts incoming. The new recipe being a more than doubler, so hopefully that helps enough, right? Let's go look at the meat pile. I have to see if we have to sort out the lard in a better way. So it comes around here, all this, and then the meat line. So a lot more skin is coming in, and a lot more lard. And the lardosaur right here is... Oh, you've already made a delivery and came back. Alright, so artillery probably has started again. And you're trying to pick up lard for... lubricant? I think that is. I don't know what this guy wants. Is this the... Oh, this is another glycerolosaur. So this is more artillery shells. Fish food is honestly what it should be going to first. Alright. I declare priority to the no, priority to the right. That we do not make glycerol. We only make glycerol out of skin as a fallback position. And that prior to that, it must go into fish food. Fish food more important than glycerol. I have spoken. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to check on. I can just go look. Fish. What do you do, fish? You make some skin, which is good. You make no lard, which is not good. In any case, fish oil. I can't do anything with you, right? It's like it doesn't... Yeah, there's no way to get rid of it. Doesn't look like there's ever a way to get rid of it. I mean, I could put it into Corlex food and compost it, but that's so very, very wasteful. Lubricant doesn't have a fuel value, does it? Lubricant. No. So there's just no way to ever vent fish oil. Well, I mean, I could literally vent it with filtration media. Oh, this is not good. Absolutely not good, friends. Thank you, save game. Alright, we will fix this. I just got a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory. I gotta start using these brains or something. That's another research I have to do. Once that's is online, that's what, 20% more science? No, 15% more science, which is essentially 50% more factory. And how could anyone ever say no to that? And this is still draining out. So good. We caught... we're almost out of Zilipho, which is almost out of science. We are... This line is going to be a problem. This setup has worked for a very long time, but it will not forever. I'm going to have to sort out the stuff I want, which is say filter out lard and skin right here. This is their job. Lard and skin. And it does a really... We have to have different inputs for it. Do we want to double all this eventually? No. Alright. At least blood's taken care of. Then all this comes over here. I'm not really sure that's necessary anymore. Because we're balancing here instead, and it's so much better that we're balancing here instead. It really shouldn't happen anymore, but we're waiting on the next ranged increase to really make judgments. Alright, so this line, full of stuff, just absolutely overflowing with stuff, comes here into the sorters, and this is the bottleneck. Alright, this is a very good amount of lard coming out. I am pleased by this. And hopefully this backs up here. This has everything it needs to keep going, so this is having the desired effect. Keep the Ziliphos growing. Where do you go? Who could say? Who could say where that goes? So good? Question mark? Alright, it's time for violence. Time to shift gears. We have spent enough time polishing this factory. Oh, let's go get more caravansaries. It is time to start distributing the gifts of the factory far and wide. Make sure all know the greatness of the factory. What we need more than anything else in the world are caravans, right? Those are stockpiled next door. So steel is going good. Here, let's check in on iron while we're up here. Because, yeah, now we finally got the double belt going. Why is it not? Why are you like this? Oh, I see. It's not a full belt out. That is a terrible oversight, which we are going to have trouble correcting, I see. We'll make this a little better. Not good, just a little better. And you do this. And you go right here. Completely standard, right? No need to think too hard about it. Alright, so that's a full belt. Let me get rid of this ore. And this should never be stopped, ever. Like, zero reason for it to be stopped. So it's getting up to here, just getting up to here, then it's like this still isn't the true bottleneck. The true bottleneck is, in fact, input at this point, which is, you know, a problem and also a cause for celebration. Okay, so we actually might be completely saturated. We should be completely saturated because it's 2 full belts. We've hit peak production on processed iron, right? That's what it's called, processed iron. Now it's coming over here, and this line is looking like a problem. This looks like a bottleneck, but we have a solution, right? Just add another one. And eventually this is going to run out of overflow iron. And like just right now, it will run dry, so don't stress too hard, you know? I don't know if we can look at processed iron and see a spike. Yeah, kinda. So this is like 20% more, like I said. It's not going to change the world or anything. What are you waiting for? What's this for? This is for uranium processing? You should go. And 2, that's kind of important. So maybe we don't do preference here. This is going to cut down in on iron production. Because it needs to fill up, but then it's filled up, and there's not going to be a problem after that. Now we don't even have full belts going. I don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah, just pretend it's not happening. It's time for artillery. You know? Let's not think too hard about any of this. Let's just go take artillery and start shelling things. Let's just... And that will show us the correct way forward. Just relax and let the majesty of our weapons instruct us on the proper path. So, did it actually completely process an entire thing of lard? And that was just it? I have a hard time believing this. It means he has to be waiting for nichrome then, right? If he's picked up all the lard he needed, he has to go look for nichrome, that one dino. And that's right here, and we are full of nichrome. Therefore, that is in fact exactly what happened. The dinosaur made a delivery and has been completely consumed in the time it took just for me to walk around and get a little distracted. And now the dinosaur is back trying to pick up another load of lard. And it's just not coming in fast enough. So yeah, we need the moo tech. This guy's on point. Here, skip ahead. You've got enough. I don't know where you're going. You're making lubricant or something? And now you're going to start taking it. You need 2,600. Oh my god. It is not coming in that fast. Yeah. Oh, and skin is backing up. That is perfect. And then eventually it will come over here into also glycerol. Alright, okay, turn off brain. Factory is fine. Factory is fine. Factory is fine. Factory is fine. There is no need to worry about the factory in any way. It is time simply to make things boom. It doesn't look like we've made a lot of artillery in the meantime. How could that be? Like, really, how could that be? Oh, we have a lot of explosives. And what's your problem? Why aren't you making the explosives into the things that go boom? Need gunpowder. Gunpowder is right here. Gunpowder needs coke and sulfur. Well, we told them to come get sulfur from the eastern mine, I believe. So let's go up here and let's investigate. It's like tin is being made, so there's no need to panic on that. Good thing you just made a delivery, right? I guess we don't need this quite as much as we thought. Oh, and this is ominous. How are we doing over here? How are we doing on science? Oh, we have to turn back on. Yeah, there's only a few more to be made. Yeah, I need to run it the other way for a little while. Oh, we got quite a lot here. So maybe not quite yet, or maybe right now. Yeah, let's do it and see what happens. What we want to do is just clip this right here. Now it will never run because it never has the ingredients. However, you will run eternally because you have everything that you need. And so this will push things, maybe? We might start flickering on power? I don't know. But wait a second. This will just process all the dust. Alright, we're just gonna pretend that's happening, right? Just pretend everything's okay over there. What was I doing? Oh, I was going over to the eastern sulfur mine. Right here. You are full up. So, this is a cocosaur needing coke. How is it even possible we are short on coke? It does not make even a little bit of sense to me. Science is slow. There's something going on there. I'm gonna have to investigate. Primary coke is way over here. Yeah? Primary coke is a bin over here. And it's been rated, sure, but why am I using coke to make lime when I have endless lime from shells now? Anyway. So I guess maybe the dinosaur was just filling up? Or maybe he's trying to get coke from the source up here, which this is a sin. This is a problem. But let's go take a look. No. Coke is being made in fantastic amounts, and there is no problem. So I guess we just missed the dinosaur? That doesn't make sense at all. Because it's not a commodity in huge demand. And maybe the dinosaur was standing there and I just didn't see him. That's happened many times before. Shameful as it is nonetheless true. But, right, yeah, so this guy was making lubricant. Oleochemicals for lubricant. Oleochemicals, and then you make olefins, and then oleochemicals and olefins make lube. And lube goes into all sorts of stuff. Alright. That is a worthy use of lard. This is the best use, but it's not here. So we better be... Oh, there's a wall here. Sorry, just noticed that. We better be seeing a dinosaur that has made a delivery, right? No. Why? Sulfur and... Why is this? The only thing that makes sense is that that dinosaur is not in fact going to the eastern mine in order to pick up sulfur. It's trying to pick it up from the northern mine, the classic source of sulfur, which is now in competition with a belt, and that belt is stealing almost everything that the dinosaur could ever want. This is a bad sign. This was stopped because of something. Oh, probably organic solvent. Okay, it makes sense. No organic solvent means no rare earth. So sulfur mine somewhere around here, right? Right over here. Yes. Here is our dinosaur. You will then go and you will make gunpowder. Is that our gunpowder source? That's gunpowder. Okay, this is the... Yeah. Alright, so... My dude. Alright, you are more important. I need you to redirect your activities. You need to go over to the eastern mine. And then uppies. We need you to until caravan sulfur. 800. And then you never do this again. Alright, go do that. And then make gunpowder. And then we'll make the explosives. Then we'll make more shells. Then we can send the shell. We can export the shells at a very high profit margin. So, excellent work, right? Let's go now. Let's go export the shells we have. We have to make a plan to spread the joy of the factory. Tech is going, but slowly. Have to do something about that at some point, right? Nice. So. Not a fantastic episode. Why are you stopped? Stainless. Alright, we know. So tech is becoming not free, which is very much unfortunate for me. Alright, so this isn't a full combat run, right? This is just... Here, what we're going to do is we need... One of the next things we need to do is push all these guys back from the wall. Well, maybe like right here is perfect, honestly. Yeah, we're going to put up a full embassy right there. Wall, guns. You get rid of this gate. It's never going to be used for anything. Pipe, more pipe. This. Dinosaur, caravansaries. We need a provider chest, which we still haven't made machine to make, which is a failing on my part. Alright, so need some of that, need some of that, need that, need that. What else do I need to succeed? Need you. Need you. Need hand grenades. What else? Why do I have so many boilers on me? I think... Oh, bots. Don't forget bots. Alright, so I just come over here. And now I get to pick up all this stuff. Don't need quite so much. That's good. Bam, 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 bam. Pick up a bunch of you. I always forget something. I always leave stuff behind. That's fine. Now we need a brick of bots. And we may not have them because gearboxes are also a pain. I guess I go take a look at that after this, right? Yeah, we don't have enough bots. And that's all... No, it's not gearboxes. Where aren't you going? Simple circuit, but no. No. You don't have batteries? That I can kind of believe. We went out on batteries a second ago. So I guess we go look at that just to see what's going on there. For right now, pick up some artillery shells. We don't have... Okay, we're way overboard on this, guys. Don't need nearly that much. We don't need 2 of these. Don't be dumb. Try to restrain how dumb you are. Battery? We're gonna go take a look. I can definitely believe that we do not have enough battery production because we went out of it, if you remember. That is what stopped up Logi Science a while ago. And if we are not producing in excess of Logi Science's needs, I bet it's not backing up at all. So we'll have to address battery at some point, which I think we have just gotten a tech for. I think. We will investigate. But the factory continues to fascinate. All right, battery. Yep. Here's our dinosaur waiting in line for battery. You need, oh my god, so many. Oh my god, so many batteries. And yeah, they have to back up on Logi Science first. So we have a major battery problem right now. And I can't argue that that's wrong. Like, oh, it's gonna back up. All right, battery. Battery. We do have a new tech. And right now, what are we doing? We're doing this, I think. Yeah. 1 battery every 10 seconds. And we have this available to us, which will, if we 6 lead Timmy alloy, and this is 1 for 1, and this is 6 for 6, so that's fine. Sodium hydroxide's free. This is much faster. What's the advantage here? So it's the same amount of lead Timmy alloy, which is the real bottleneck. It's like, gets rid of melamine, but I'd rather you keep melamine. So this is very inefficient on lead Timmy alloy, even though it's a simpler, faster recipe. So that's not our bottleneck, so we don't care. So it's always going to be 1 lead Timmy alloy to 1. So I guess, like what's... No, this is not the one we're doing. So it's either this one or that one. And I guess I don't want, I want to avoid so much sulfur. So I guess this, and it's pyrite, which is fine. We have to set up a different battery factory. It's super fast. Just have it near sulfuric acid. We have plenty of sulfuric acid. So we have to get this sometime. It's going to be expensive. Anyway, yeah, it's definitely going to be a problem. But for now, we spread the joy of the factory. So let's just go set up an embassy. Let's go extend our reach. We have a perfect place for one, so off we go, right? Then we'll work on batteries and bots and Mukmoux and lard. in all of the things. For right now, right here. And we're gonna have to save our game, right? Save game. That's what we do in this situation. We open a hole. And all this stuff. I really wish trees grew in this game. It feels like something that should definitely be happening. It's something that I'm dead certain was suggested a couple times. But it really just never actually happened. Little worry it's too close. Don't be too greedy, I guess. Okay, so let's hook this up. All this is going just real quietly, real calmly. Bring into being the destruction of their entire species. Their entire hateful species. So I can help. Oh, into the wrong one. And that these guys have uranium bullets. And we're not going to be doing that here. We're doing just piercing bullets. There. I want you to do this instead, my friend. You can't change the preferences of ghosts. It is a shame. Perhaps not entirely unexpected, but still a shame. Wonder what happens to like placements per second when I move like that. Really wish you would set this down. It's kind of super important that you set down the caravans. Thank you. Good. I'm always very paranoid. I've forgotten something. Apparently not this time, right? Okay. Now we just have to... Okay, we're all flamed up. We just have to let the bullets distribute for a little bit. And then... then the party starts. Alright, bots off. Put a chunk of bots... Well, I guess we put half bots here. And just hope that they don't get caught. Then we need a well, we have no provider chest. That has to be copied. And you go right there. Some of you. A whole bunch of you. Half of this. A whole bunch of wall. That and that. It's about everything you could ever be called upon to need, right? Is it time? It's time. Off you go. Dun 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 dun. Wish it wasn't dark. I know anyone who enjoys the dark. Oh, they're just gonna come. But this is good because long fire trails. Like these guys are just crisped. A few of them landed a hit, but the bots took care of it already. So nice, right? They're coming at the exact perfect angle, but then they get fired, and that's just it for them. Ooh. I took out a lot. I took out 8 bots. That was a real bad hit right there. That took out all my bots? No, they were out working. So we have 2 left. Alright, suppose that's okay. Oh, what's not okay is having these guys without ammunition. Alright, I will help. Good, good. Good, I suppose. Where are my repair bots? This is going far worse than the other ones. Is it because we don't have the correct bullets? Because all the bots are dead. Ooh, and that's coming in from the backside. That's the ideal angle for them to attack. Yeah, we can't reach all of them with fire. Ooh. So now me sending out my personal bots. Maybe I better load everything by hand. Yeah, I gotta pick all this up. I mean, victory is not in question. Just the final KDA. Okay. Send out a wave of repair. Call them back in. And this will get pinched off once we get this next attack. I'm gonna run out of shells really soon here. I just lasered that down. Looks like uranium bullets kinda, if not required, just make the world so much better. Like right there, that wave was mostly doomed. Mostly. Can you guys go to the provider chests too? Looks like maybe. Ooh, come in, boys. You guys jumped the gun. But we might actually have to get more shells, right? So unfortunately, piercing bullets don't really seem like they're cutting it. They're okay, but they're not that okay. Wow, that's just a huge wave. Yeah, see, they ran out of ammo. I mean, some of that's probably... a lot of that's probably just reloading problems. You know? Yeah, it just doesn't melt them fast enough. They're getting a lot of hits in. Are we done? Entities are destroyed. Ugh. This probably needs to be looked at up there. It's not a real embassy, you know? And now we're out of ammo. We have spent all of our... Yeah, the piercing bullets seem to work well in tame environments, but for actual combat against real hordes, it looks like you definitely need the uranium bullets. Probably need the additional flamer damage as well. Alright, well, let's go get some more shells. Not a huge amount more, just some more. Or we didn't get any, concrete in order to make a walkway. So I guess, do we stick with this? Yes, we do. Here, let's, we were going to do a dinosaur for this. We should have programmed this earlier. So you need to go get food. You just store food. I need you to go and get, ammunition right here, right? Until caravan has 200, magazine, quantity 200. Then you go to artillery central, which is right here. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come here. I want you to, until target has military magazine in quantity 200, and do not wait. And then I want you to empty your cargo. Oh, we don't have any food for you. I forget so much. Okay. That's fine. The factory becomes a little more open. And I will go fetch what I need. Now I'd love to just go put down a couple more of these, but I don't think I have the shells, right? It's just, I don't have the materials. Maybe things are a little different now? Are we actually moving? No. This arrived. Great. And now we're out of explosives. Yeah. So, yeah. Unfortunate on many counts. So, here's your food. You go and do that. I will... Yeah, sure, that's enough, right? And we have no bots to give to it, which is the real problem. So it's probably just going to get completely wiped once we have shell range and it starts annoying hives farther out. Because the bots aren't good enough. We should check how many uranium shells we have, uranium magazines. Because it's just clear that they are so much better. Trying to finish the job, my friend. There's just a few left. They're gonna be so pissed. So pissed. Yeah. I would say, why don't you hit this point? Except I know that this point won't do that much. The blast radius isn't that big. Alright, that's completely done now, right? We just have to survive this wave, and that's it. Yeah, it's just not enough when coming from those angles. I don't like how the bots die. I also really wonder if there's running completely out of bullets at any point. Yeah, this doesn't even have any spare bullets. That's terrible. Because of, when we get this upgrade, this is going to start shooting at a lot more, and it just doesn't have the bullets. So, alright. We may be coming to conclusion that the piercing bullet embassy just is not correct. We need uranium bullets. And without that, we have too many problems. And we're not making any more. Yeah, and that's because we don't have enough uranium. We could research a better uranium recipe. That's also kind of a problem, right? So let's get some more and stock up. And then... not sure what comes next, right? Go check on science, go check on Mukmoux, go review what's going on. Like, we have to push them farther away from the wall right here to put more. So maybe we put an artillery emplacement like here and here. I mean, they'll get torn down in a bit. In fact, let's just do that, right? Let's continue irritating them. Go get artillery shells. And this is going to be all my artillery shells, right? Ugh. Yes, we are completely done with artillery shells. So we'll make a delivery. And then we really have to get things started again, which means we're stuck on increasing just general production. So that will be unfortunate, I think. So right here you have shells. Now you have bullets. Enough bullets? No. The right kind of bullets? No. But you do have bullets. So who are the heroes here? This one's real good. Yeah, it doesn't look like the flammers do so much. Well, they do more than the turrets, certainly. So yeah, we need more uranium bullets. Okay. Let's set up shop a few doors down and just kind of clear them out. And again, purpose here is to just pinch off this gap. So this will move forward a little bit, this will move forward a little bit, just get some nice space in between. This will get cleared out on range increase. And then we want to pinch off right here, and then probably pinch off to here. Just really solidify our borders while occasionally poking up and pushing north a little bit. And eventually we'll push north a lot a bit. So right here, right? No, a little farther over. Right here, right? If I just put this here, is that enough to... It's perfect, honestly. And this, oh, I have no boxes. Shameful. And we'll need one like right here too. Doing the same thing. And this will create just enormous death waves, which probably is going to be an issue. But I'm walking away, so it's obviously not. More of an issue, of course, that we're probably going to deplete our shells. Now we're just going to have to do core factory work until we can get that production up again. Which is going to be an issue, yeah? Yeah. Go get boxes. Boxes and hands, right? Oh, things being damaged, but some things destroyed. Quite a lot destroyed. Quite a lot destroyed, actually. No good, I say. Yes, just uranium bullets are key. There's nothing to be done about it. Here just in time. Burn, all of you. So we will repair the wall. I actually went and took a look at what it's going to take to get my next level suit, and it's a long way off, unfortunately. Alright, I'm here now. This, then this, but I'm not really certain it's going to be needed. No, it's like yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good enough. You go right here. You will take these shots and you will do me proud, right? Yeah, there's overlap, but this is just sighting where the embassy is going to go, like right here-ish. It's all about just trying to figure out where, like, maybe even there's not going to be any embassies right here, and this is just internal factory territory, and just we seal to right here, and then we push out, and we just push forward. Even take that sulfur, maybe. That's chromium, we don't care about that. What we really want is salt, I think. Salt will make us most happy. Alright, this is a problem right here. Look at that. Look at that wave. But flamers take care of business. Is that it? Are we done? Yeah, we are done. Completely cleared out up until the ranged increase. Alright, so we are kind of bottlenecked right now. Oh, there's another wave coming. That's really unfortunate. And it's only 3 turrets pointing at them, which is more unfortunate still. The important part is that it is focused on an area that isn't soft. Alright, so good. Until ranged increase, and then things will be less good. And we will work on sealing this off, we'll work on sealing this off, and we'll establish some sort of barrier here, even though this is going to be a lot of trouble. then we can focus on sealing that off. And this is pretty much sealed off right now, right? Should probably put one actual embassy right here and just underline. Oh, right behind these cliffs. Oh yeah, like right there. Or maybe like right here, right in this gap. Yeah, right there. That's where an embassy just goes. Yeah, it's perfect. And it's going to take us a long time, unfortunately. I thought this would go faster, but we are not so blessed. That is okay. We can make do with what we have. Any progress is good progress. And we have a lot of things that we can research. We need to get better Mukmoux. We have to actually implement better... I guess we don't even need better glassware. We're just fine there. We need better ways to make uranium. So we have to get to uranium. This. We have to start doing this. And it's right there. And this will also open up nuclear power. Which is... It means something. And this is all... This is a bit much, I think. But we get a nuclear power reactor. So maybe we explore that real soon here. Take a brick. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take this. Probably not, actually. Take that. Take some wall. You come with me. You stay here just in case. You stay here because of because hopefully I'll notice it that way. All right, just come back. All right, so what's my line, right? Let's go take a look at power. That's a little on edge, isn't it? Kind of, sort of on edge, but it's full. Oh, pressurized steam is at half. I knew running this much, this long would cause problems. So we have to it's enough pressurized steam for about 2 hours of running that particle accelerator full blast. Let's go take a look at it. Let's see if there's something we have to care about. Speaking of something we have to care about, there's this, yes? This is flowing full blast, and it doesn't require anything exotic except lead acetate, and that's doing just fine. So, guess we don't have to worry about that. And then up here, looks like you're stockpiling yellow cake. That probably means something, right? We're not quite backed up. We're almost full up on polonium-239. And still full up on ingredients. We're making science out of it. So we want to take 239 and turn into something else. There's only two things we can do with it, which is turn into science, and then there's turn it into fuel for this entire process. So, is this a imbalance? Is this a waste product right here? I'm actually kind of surprised it's still going. Shouldn't it be having trouble just venting everything right now? So I just have to leave this alone to digest? If this is really true and that it has cycles of creating material and digesting material, I think that's really neat. Can't vent 241, and that's because this is the really long one, and it produces 39 and 40, and then 40 just comes over here and it produces 39 and 40. This produces 39 and 40, and then 39 and 40 comes here to make 38 and 42. And 42 falls down in order to make 41 and 39. I'm not going to pretend I understand what's going on here. All I know is that all of this going means we're making nuclear sample. And nuclear sample is good. So, I kind of wish I could set it up. You know what? I'm not even going to do this. We need the uranium bullets. That's what we need more than anything else. So use up our stockpile of yellow cake. Just to make more and more uranium. Nah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Leave it alone. It'll be fine. So now, Mukmoux, I guess. Let's go take a look at glycerol, because artillery shells are just explosives. Explosives, some gunpowder, and lubricant's full up, but this guy's going to go get more lard, which is a problem because lard is the thing I need. There's nothing happening here. We have no oleochemicals, no glycerol. So we are still not in the ideal place. We need to increase production of animal components. But that is proving difficult. Because we just don't have the tech right now. So yes, we have this dinosaur waiting for a full belly of lard, and this guy is waiting for lard again. And it looks like we're out of Mukmoux. If I'm reading this right, this says we're out of Mukmoux. So, we are kind of in a spot. But, oh, we're processing trits, which is definitely helps. But yes, out of Mukmoux. Okay, we will go and see them. So, let's go look at the primary problem. Actually, we can just go take a look ahead, right? Mukmoux. How are we doing? Have we fallen to 0? No. Kinda. We've definitely fallen off hard. I wonder why. Well, it has to be either mushrooms or it has to be Relegia seeds. Okay. So let's go look at first mushrooms and then Relegia seeds. And then try to read the state of the world between. So mushrooms just got a delivery. So maybe there was an interruption in mushroom supply? I can believe that. Oh, we got 2 dinosaurs delivering mushrooms now that the Mukmoux are not taking from this point and have a direct feed. The Relegias are full up. Except they're taking from the southwest? Southeast? So maybe we go look down there and see if we're just not producing enough Relegia seeds. I can kind of believe that. Yeah, so no moose. No moose means no lard. No lard means big sad. But tech is marching forward, so that's some consolation. So, now, Relegia seeds full up. So if moose have stopped for some reason, what do we suppose that is? Because the Mukmoux food? Not enough Mukmoux food for some reason? Is this... No. We are completely full up. Except you're not going because no sap? Oh, the dinosaur is out shopping. Still, okay, I gotta be cognizant of that because we're gonna increase the amount of food we're using. But, I'll have to come back and look at that at some point. But yeah, I have to say the episodes recently have seemed just kind of unfocused, trying to wrestle down a factory, trying to. Oh, we're out of High Side 2. Oh, that's bad. It's just stuff like this over and over again, trying to make sure that the factory stays going now that we are at a new tech level. So, what's our bottleneck? Clearly not religious seeds. Nothing. Our bottleneck is nothing. Why do we suppose it slowed down then? Let's look again. Yeah, we should be sticking up here, but we're not. Why? Why? You have everything you could possibly... Okay, mushrooms running out. Yes, that's the problem. Yeah, that has to be it, right? Because the Mukmoux eat the mushrooms last. Now we have another burst. And now everything's going in here. So consumers of mushrooms stepped up. And we have to make still more mushrooms. And then again, that would involve doing manure correctly, like right here. Which I've been avoiding. And hey, we've got space for, especially if we like clear out this entire area. I could use all of this for whatever. Alright, so we are now bottlenecked on mushrooms, it looks like. And we're gonna have to, if we want, well, what we need is a constant half belt going through. So like this overflows to come out this way first. Don't know. Because in theory they should just be backing up completely, right? And then like just what's on the belt should be able to do that. So maybe that's a good idea. Maybe this will make things a little more efficient. If we do this, output priority to the right. So it goes to the caravan first, but this production will never actually stop so long as there's a vacuum over there. I'm not sure if this is actually correct thought. But we're going with it. I guess the next step up is the fa. Where is... Alright, this is getting close. We need neuroprocessor for this, but we don't have it. And this is what we need. We have all of this. And then its speed is 0.1. And then the speed is fa. Crap point. What's the point? Well, like, seriously, what's the point? Fa. Right there. It's almost there. Why would I do this? The crafting speed is 0.1. It takes more electricity. Can I put more mushrooms in? Does it show me how many slots it has? Does it have like 30 slots instead of 20 slots? And that's how it gets the speed bonus? I'd believe that. That'd be fine. I would very much appreciate that. But, okay, so... Our problem was, in fact, not enough mushrooms. And we're going to have to live with that somehow. The next recipe will be more mushroom efficiency. Like right here, we're going to have a problem again. And so it's going to get cut off. And that guy's going to shuffle it back. Is it the hour of manure? Maybe one of these guys can do manure, you know? Just one of them. Maybe the very first. Let's try it. We're gonna wonder forever unless we try it, right? So you do... This takes 80 seconds, so it's faster for double. Alright, we'll see what happens. If we run out of manure, it's fine. I can just set it up again. Are we good? Do we have everything we need? I'm trying to get everything we need. Yeah, it's going. Boop, boop. And we will see if this is a good idea or not. And maybe, just maybe, I'll actually do augs correctly. So I'm gonna be running out of stuff to do in the very near future here. You know? It's like I keep saying, the next episode, the next step forward is the factory yet to come, which is primarily space-based. In order to take the space, I need artillery shells in enormous amounts, and I don't have them. Alright, PySci 2. We have to get on that right now. And what is the cause here? Real low on PySci 1. Again, that has to be glassware. I have to take the time and rebuild glass. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just go do that. This is going to really cause problems once it pops, because all the guns will start firing and I don't have reloads for any of them. So that will be a problem. For right now, PySci 1. PySci 2, excuse me. Do you have any? You have some. Here, go deliver it. And, oh, everything else is going. So I guess I have to make sure that this is... Maybe I have to switch out to easier text. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on how this could be better. But for right now, we're making the science, so... Alright, so... Situation. Let's go take a look at fish food. Fish food's still a problem because Mukmoux flagged. We're not full up on bones. That's interesting. We're not full up on brains either. Also interesting. It's probably all animal sample, right? There's a whole lot to be concerned about. So I guess no, I can't just throw down... Here, what's... lard? Let's go through it again. Could just throw down more of this. Ulrich food isn't that bad. And Og food is very much not bad. Like, Ulrich food is... You see, it makes a lot of it, though. So, that's good. And Ulrichs are, unfortunately... caged Ulrich, and then full render, and then just lard. It's not super great. It's more efficient overall than Augs. Augs are just so much meat. Mukmoux are clearly the right way to go. You have to increase Zapier production. Like, problem is Zapier production is just so bad. Yes, we have a tech that we could shoot for if we wanted to, and that will turn... We'll have an 90% of one Zapier in 130 seconds. And I have to say, I'm not thrilled by this. So so this is another you clone, you print them, right? Yeah, from a bioprinter. You get 4 good ones, and then you start just making them. And it costs a lot to print them, but alright. That's probably not coming anytime soon. Man, I'm full of doubt right now. Full of very stiff and difficult bottlenecks right at the moment. Pi-Sci 1 is the immediate bottleneck, but Pi-Sci 2 is also a coming bottleneck. Why is Pi-Sci 2 a bottleneck? Why? Why is this? It feels like we only researched like, well, this is 1300, so we probably researched 800 science today. Why are we stopped? No glassware. 800 science, maybe 900 science in this episode. And this is, again, it's a cycle. I don't have the arthropod blood because no Zilipho. No Zilipho because no fish food. No fish food because of no assorted animal parts. Why don't I have the assorted animal parts? No Mukmoux. Why don't I have the Mukmoux? Because I need new Mukmoux science. Why don't I have new Mukmoux science? Because I don't have the glassware. Where's the glassware come from? It comes from Zilipho. And so it's a circle. So yeah, I guess I just have to keep playing, keep tinkering with everything. This is gonna be a problem real soon here. I have to watch that. How we doing here? Still completely mushroomless at the moment. The next recipe is, it just adds different ingredients but keeps the same amount of mushrooms, right? So it's just more mushroom efficient, which is direly needed right now. You guys just collecting moos. I'm not doing anything useful. I'm just wandering around looking at things. Alright. Alright. Make an og plantation. Is that what I'm doing? See, look, this gets backed up like this. It backs up all the way this, and it'll always vent over. It's consuming so many mushrooms, I wonder. This is also interesting how much is coming in right there. Let's take a look. I bet you we are getting 50% more? 50% more? Yeah, about 50% more mushrooms. Let's take a look. So we are at 6.6.5, and now we're up at like, yeah, it's about 50% more mushrooms, as long as we can keep the manure line going. So I guess this is the next thing to do. It's either, okay, that's one of the things I could possibly do. It is either I go to put in manure for Augs and move that up. Look at that, how it can't even vent. It's now a solid belt of mushrooms. And it's going to stick like that until someone comes and raids it. And isn't it going to back up eventually? Because we need just... here, maybe we can do something cheeky. Because we have both sides of this belt, right? Oh, we definitely can. So it's this line right here that has mushrooms on the bottom. Right there. What we do is this. Excuse me. Apologies to everyone. Apologies to everyone. Just like that, right? Then we move this. So we have one line that is being fueled by the side. Where are my bots? Oh, did I leave my bots in the military box? That sucks. We gotta go get those. So, yeah, we're refreshing this half right here. So it's like we have a full belt of mushrooms. Like, okay, this doesn't really matter because we need Relesia in equal amount. And so we're not refreshing it, so it's cute, but this isn't a huge impactful thing. But it ensures that we're not going to back up entirely because one side of the belt runs out, because it goes from a 2-lane to a 1-lane. So maybe things are a little better. This is lasting for a long time. And the thing is, this is now going to back up onto here, so even if this completely saturates this, like this whole buffer right here, this can keep feeding the Mukmoux. And so it'll stop things from locking up. Alright, so if I really want to keep going like this, I have to go get manure on an industrial scale. That means setting up augs, which means doing that even though I've been avoiding it this entire time. Which I guess I could just go do, right? You are dropping off wood, and the guts are leaving the system. Fine, right? Fine. And we're making the moves. Only running 4 for some reason. Why do we suppose that is? Why aren't you going, my friend? You need calves. So we need this to hold up for a while. Alright, we'll let this go. We'll go get our bots from the military box. Then we'll probably wrap up, right? Alright, so right here it just happened. It went and it stole a whole box of mushrooms. Only this tower of mushrooms is continuing. Here, let's input priority from the right. Yeah, so this goes first because it's more efficient, you know? I wish I could set up these things to have multiple recipes, you know? I want you to do the efficient recipe while ingredients are present, but if ingredients are not present, I want you to fall back on the recipe I know you can always just do. See? And we're still progressing here, even though that's full up. There's more bandwidth. So instead of this being completely stopped and backed up, waiting for that to fill, it will now keep this belt at least somewhat populated. And we'll probably weather this stream entirely, right? Because it's still completely backed up. So yes, this was the correct thing to do. Only we're now have to go get more manure, and the pressure on the augs starts. So I guess next episode it's put up a proper manure farm. Just nothing for it. I've just avoided it out of pure stubbornness, thinking I could get by without it. But if I really want all those mushrooms, I'm gonna have to find a way to get them. What kind of bothers me is this needs. Oh, I suppose it move. This moves at speed 1, and this moves at speed 1 1/6. So it can supply 5, which is why I put 5 here. But because they move at 1 1/6, it means that 1.6, not 1 1/6. That would be a very different number. It does 2 in the third flashes. So, okay, I understand. Now if we pull up Mukmoux, I've done so little this episode. I've just wandered around looking at things, you know? Things are a little better. Alright, peel off. We're not even going to get to this, which is so sad. We are once again out of PySci 2. That's a problem. And our bottleneck is currently PySci 1. And it is PySci 1 because of essentially not enough Zillifo. So, glassware next time, I suppose. Glassware to use rubber more efficiently. I mean, I have the tech. No, I should probably just do more mushrooms. It's going to be needed. Which means I do augs and aug food, probably. Good thing is we can use aug food as an input. We have so much of it. Though honestly, I shouldn't. Like, It should always preferably go into the snack bar right here, and then only overflow into another one, and this is the one that gets turned into manure. Here, let's not do that here. Let's take a look over here. Right there. No, we want, that's what I already got, right? We got this, we got basic manure recipe, and then we have another one, right? Right here. This is what we can do. It should give them bedding and food. This is 7 to 14, but this over here was 5 to 12. And you have to add in 2 more ingredients, sap and fiber and I suppose it makes the existing ingredients go farther, but this doesn't look like on its face a huge upgrade. I gotta expect more, honestly. It is faster, and that's basically it. But maybe I do this. So much faster. Maybe I work on making better Augs. Make energy drink. I have basically all the ingredients now. Whatever. Maybe that would make my existing manure farm better, but it would just make it go faster, you know? Oh, let's take a look at this. Mukmoux. Reduced and consumed. So, in an hour, we're producing more. In the last 10 minutes, we're producing less. And in the last minute, we're keeping pace. Okay. I suppose this is what we want out of life. Alright, let's fetch our bots and let's wrap up. This was not... None of these have turned out to be terribly productive episodes. And that is because I'm just staring at the factory going, is this going to be okay? Can I do this better? And the answer is normally no, it's not going to be okay, and yes, I can do it better. Alright, so with the moose being processed, fish food is now fully engaged. Lard is coming over, and this guy's almost got enough to make another round of artillery shells. Right, I will think about this. The path forward for next episode is more manure for more mushrooms, or more glassware for better, smoother science. As we have glass right there. Oh, this is it. This is the final recipe. And this is 2 glassware for every stopper. Right now we're doing this, which is 1.2 for every stopper. So this makes rubber go farther, which I can definitely get behind. Who the hell wouldn't put in the hot air? Why do these recipes exist? But, here, let's check one more thing before we go, and that's the iron ore area, which is like the one thing that we did actually do today. We can claim this as something that was ours. So copper still a problem, which no doubt means duralumin is a problem. So we're still not making... This guy looks like he made a delivery, but he's waiting for more. We can actually look at this, right? Molten iron. Right there. So this is where we used to be. Like 2k per 1.9. Now we were up like 10% ever since we... with little spikes above, and I bet that's when the extra ore waves are delivered. So the way forward now is to get more ore in. Sad as that is to say, I need to establish another caravan that brings up ore from the mines. The best mine is still down there, and just... yeah. I suppose That. Oh, look, this is how you can tell it's completely out of shells. It's helpless against this. Yeah. Problem City, my friends. Problem City. And there's no better way to make explosives, and there's no better way to make glycerol. So we are just stuck with this. And there isn't like any free way to do it that I can scale up. Like if there's like trits, right? They're excellent for lard, but they are not free. Trits. Trits. Because you take fish food, right? Trits. No, you don't take fish food. So I could scale this up. It's just it scales so badly, you know? Like, I could triple trip production. Take a look. Trits. Like, it looks like what we'd actually need in order to have constant, like, just triple it. And that's honestly not terrible, right? Because, am I slowly convincing myself this is what I need to do instead? Right here. Because I bet I could run many more off of this. Ah, well. Okay, this is all just kind of going in circles, isn't it? Let's wrap up. So today, we even have to zoom out a little more to actually get the full extent of the factory. Today we kind of just noodled around. I can't say we did much. We became aware that there's problems with PySci 2. Those problems are persisting. They will come to a head pretty soon. We did some clearing down south. We are completely out of artillery shells, which is a problem. They're beginning to retake space that we have claimed, which is completely unacceptable. We're about to get more range, but it's not going to matter because no shells. We have reworked how Mukmoux are done in anticipation of the next tech after this one, but we don't have the next tech. And it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle to get there. So next episode, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it's going to involve taking that tech, that head on. And I think the answer is probably just going to be gross overproduction of lard by any means possible, right? Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for riding along. I'm going to play more later. See you all around. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.